Welcome back to Nintagious More Mini Motorways. Wellington is the capital of New Zealand, I believe it was. So if your geographical skills are also ass like mine are, there you go. Now you know. Let me double check on that just to make sure I didn't... Yeah, capital of New Zealand. So yeah, there you go. Learned something together. Unless you already knew, and then, you know. Now you can no longer gloat over the fact that you know something that I don't, because now I also know it. I will probably forget it by the end of tonight, if I had to guess, but, you know. So it looks like we're gonna have some bridges and some tunnels on this one, so I don't know how I feel about that. That could suck. But we'll see what happens. Again, I'm keeping it off of dark mode. I like how much more colorful it is. On that last one, it wasn't that bad, but you know what? This might be a good example. Yeah, you can see on light mode, if the roads are white and you try to edit them, you can't see shit. It's very difficult to see what you're doing. So I'm not a big fan of that. We're probably going to have to switch night mode back on for this one so that I can actually see what I'm doing when it comes to road editing. I mean, you have to do a lot of road editing, too. It's not like it's something you can just avoid. So, anyway. Good demonstration of it. I wanted to demonstrate that on the last episode for New Mexico. And we were not able to do that because the roads were actually black, which was very useful. Should I push these blues through the mountain? I don't immediately love that plan, but I also like tunnels and want to use more of them. But I have a feeling I'm going to do it, and then like something else is going to happen, and I'm going to be like, oh, now I need the tunnel, so I'm going to have to deconstruct it, and... I'm also still going with this logic of the roads being, like, kind of curved like this. I don't know if that's actually a good idea or not. I think as long as you don't have too much traffic, that it's probably fine. Because, yeah, look at that. The blue guy on his way here didn't even have to stop. He was just kind of like, rip. I'm in. This is still such a tough call. I still think roundabouts are just better, but they're so much larger that they're difficult to deploy well. Because you just... Half of the time when I feel like I need a roundabout, there's no room to put one there. But I think traffic lights, half of the time, actually just slow traffic down more. They're for very, very specific situations. Okay, well, good news, bad news. Bad news? Fuck you. But, good news is now I can just do what I was gonna do with the blues. So I guess there wasn't that much bad news, actually. I think that was overall a good thing. Hi, kitty. Don't be staring at the wall like you're stalking something. You know, that makes me nervous once summer hits. Unless you're actually stalking something, and then, you know, let me know. And I'll get some kind of weapon and we can make something happen. But no false alarms. I'm not quite so into that. Speed me up, by the way. Hate it? It's not that bad, but I hate it. Because it's just so many road tiles, dude. Like, all things considered, it's, you know, not that bad of a thing at all, but it's also... What, do you think roads just grow on trees? Like, I can confirm that they don't. This is pretty okay for now. Knockwood. It's pretty chill. I feel bad because the last couple of episodes have been pretty intense, with the game just kind of slapping me in the face and saying, deal with it. So I didn't necessarily have, like, the banter engine ready to go. Because I wasn't expecting to need it. I was expecting this to be another one where it was like, nah, we gotta go fast. We gotta figure this shit out. That's fine with me. Actually, this is... What's happening? This is very... non-objective. Objectable? Objectionable? There we go, objectionable. I don't think that's a word either, but... There we go, banter engine. So, something I actually... Which isn't much of a conversational topic, but something I actually really like about the English language, even though it's really stupid, is that you can make up words like that. Due to the way that prefixes and suffixes work, you can kind of just, like, stick them onto words, and even if it's, like, not actually a word, you get your point across, right? Where people are going to be like, well, I know what that word means, and I know what the suffix means, so I can kind of troubleshoot what you meant when you said that, even though that wasn't actually a word, which is, like, really stupid, but on the other hand, it's, like, kind of neat. In a really weird way. I don't love having to connect those, but should be okay. That's less okay. I hate it. Well, I don't hate it. That I hate. We'll just connect that like that. That's fine. What's that, more banter? I hate summer. I'm over it. It actually wasn't that hot today. It was, like, a little on the humid side. And that's definitely the worst. I always thought it was, like... We didn't have memes when I was growing up, but if we did, I would have said, oh, that's a meme. When people always said, oh, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. Like, I always thought they were just being an asshole when they said that, but... As I've gotten older, I've realized, oh, that's 100% fucking true. Like, that's not even... They're not even joking. Like, that's the truth. I could take, like, a dry 80. I can deal with that. A humid 68, I'm like, this is terrible. I hate it. I think I'm just gonna take the road tiles. That's how little I value traffic lights. Like that much better, but it's fine. It's fine. Actually, these houses being connected here are awful? Because that's a main road. We've been over this. You don't need me to explain. The main road is to go fast. You don't want houses connected to the main road. It makes it not go fast. Speed me up. Because as I said, I do not have... The banter engine has nothing in it right now. Just keep it moving so I can start complaining about the RNG. Until I can think of something else to talk about. I was gonna talk about how I'm, like, really on a big Sonic kick right now. But, by the time this episode airs, I'm probably not going to be on a big Sonic kick anymore. It'll probably have passed. This episode probably won't air until, like, July. It's currently May 29th. Which you'd think I would have just had that information off the top of my head, because within this recording session, I think I've pointed out what day it is, like, multiple times now. I'll take the traffic lights now. Fuck it. But yeah, we just finished the Sonic Advance marathon. Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3, and Sonic Battle, which... a little bit of a mixed bag. Sonic Advance 1, I think, is pretty solid. What's really tricky is that I think Sonic Advance 2... I think its engine overall feels better. The game feels a lot faster. But I think it has some other significant problems that makes it not as enjoyable. If you were to ask me, like, you have to do another stream of one of the Sonic Advance games, which one would it be? That yellow house, though? I'd pick Advance 1, easily. I don't think I really want to play Advance 2. Well, I kind of do want to play them again, but, like... Advance 2, to get, like, the true ending, you more or less have to learn how to speedrun the game, and as a speedrunner, you probably think, well, what's the problem with that, right? You speedrun games all the time. Yeah, but I choose to speedrun games. I'm not a big fan of it when the game demands that you speedrun it. I don't really like that. I wish they just wouldn't. So that's a bit of a turnoff. Advance 3 doesn't expect you to do that, but Advance 3 had some other major issues, mostly being that there were some boss fights in, like, the later parts of the game that were horrendously designed. Can I not connect a tunnel there? That's tremendously inconvenient. I don't have any tunnels. That's bad. Okay, so we're just gonna connect this over here for now. We'll instead connect it over here eventually, but I apparently need to get a tunnel. I do think I'm gonna go back and continue playing Sonic Advance 3 off stream and try to get the true ending. Because of the way the game works, I think I could do what I need to do. So for context for those that haven't played them, in Sonic Advance 1, the special stages to get the Chaos Emeralds, there's 7 entrances to those special stages. There's 7 special stages, 7 entrances, one each, and they're always at a specific point in a specific stage. In Advance 2, there are... Hold on, I need to think for a second here. So now I have to start connecting some shit. In ways I'm not terribly excited to do. There's not really, like, an elegant way to do this. at all. I'm just gonna have to use, like, a bunch of road. I kinda hate this. Also, my nose is itching like crazy, so that's another thing I have going on right now. I guess I'll do it here. Yeah, I hate that. So in Sonic Advance 2, there are 7, I think they're called like SP rings or something like that, hidden in every stage. You have to collect all 7 in one life, and then finish the stage, just to get to the special stage, and then get the Chaos Emerald. And you have to get all the 7 Chaos. Also, in the first game, the Chaos Emeralds are shared between the characters, so you can do it with any character to unlock the true ending with Sonic. In Advance 2, you have to do it with Sonic. They're not shared between characters. So it's very demanding, and the way it's set up, I don't think I would be able to, like, record an episode of it, unless I were to only record the special stages and then edit it together, which I don't particularly want to do. Give me the motorway, I guess that could be handy. What I really need right now is a tunnel, but I could fix this with a motorway. And make this a little bit more elegant. In Sonic Advance 3... Oh, God. You have to, Why is that road even still there? Hello? Oh, because the green guys can technically get up around here. What is happening? Could you slow it down for 2 seconds so that I could, like... I was trying to tell the viewers a fucking story, and now you're just dropping all this shit on my face. Like, I don't appreciate it. I guess that house is just there now. That's not in a very particularly helpful situation, in a helpful location. I fucking hate this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a little extra. This is something else I was figuring out on stream. Is that, like... Yeah, that works. That'll be fine. Oh, now you're gonna let me do it. You're an ass. What an ass. Just fucking total ass. Actually, that's not bad. Configuring motorways is, like, kind of tedious. Especially if you think you might have to start moving them around at some point. Okay, so anyway, in Sonic Advance 3, there's 10 Chow per zone that you have to find. And then, once you find them, all 10 of them, and they actually tell you, like, oh, there's this many in this act, there's this many in this act, which is also very helpful to help narrow down, like, where to find... What is going on? We're at that point of the run where I have to turn the banter engine back off, right? Because now the game is, like, no brakes. I guess I'm just gonna connect you here. So once you get all 10, you can go to any stage. Let me just finish this story. You have to pick up a key, you take it back to the hub world, you jump on a spring, it takes you to the special stage. And then you can get the Chaos Emeralds. I think with 3, I could potentially go get the Chow off stream, get all of the special stages unlocked, and then just do a recorded episode of where I go do all the special stages. So I think I might do that. I think with the way Advance 2 is set up, though, it wouldn't work as well without a ton of editing, which, as I've said before, I hate editing, so I would rather not have to go to that kind of trouble. I hope I don't regret this. I'm going to put a road here because some of these blue houses could use a shorter passage to get over there. These yellow houses still aren't terribly useful. I still need a tunnel. Like yesterday. I'm gonna start laying this out the way I'm planning on doing it, so that they don't fucking drop more houses and screw up my plans. Because boy howdy, have they fucking done that before. Otherwise, I could see myself playing Sonic Battle again in maybe like a year. That was I still think that that game has aged surprisingly well. What is happening, dude? This is going off the rails so fast. Just... holy hell. We calm down? I don't like all those greenhouses popping up over there. I don't think there's a lot I can do about it. I think this is a similar situation to what we've talked about before. This is so cluttered that there's just going to be traffic problems here, and I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I think I just gotta kind of accept that this is the reality. Maybe drop some traffic lights in to try and alleviate some stress here and there. Boop. We're gonna... I don't really know where to put this one. Here, I guess? I could take that road out if I feel like that's causing problems. Like, is adding the blue houses to that just, like, an issue? I hate that. But it's probably the best thing to do. Okay, now we can finally use those houses. Okay, give me the tunnel. Give me the tunnel. Okay, this is good. Things are happening. Put the tunnel there. And connect that there. So now the yellows have access to that facility and to this facility. We can take this out, which is going to alleviate some traffic stress. I kind of hate the way all of this looks, is maybe a minor thing. Nah, that's fine, I guess. Fuck! We're gonna connect to those. That's a long drive. I'd like to get another motorway to connect from, like, here directly up here, I think. Alright, what the fuck just spawned? A red house up there, of all fucking places. Then you just had to put a yellow house here. Just because you know how much I'm gonna hate it. Like, well played. How the hell am I, like... I should connect to those red houses to get them down here, but how the hell do you expect me to do that? This is already, like, a congested area. And now you're expecting this of me? Oh my god, I don't want to do this, but... I can't. Fair, I hadn't thought of that. Oh my god, you can tell it's humid as hell because I just went to pick up my drink, and there's more moisture on the outside of it than there is on the inside of it. My hand got a drink. Okay. Hold on, back it up. Because this facility is having some problems, so... Alright, is there any other chaos that needs to be addressed? It doesn't look like it. Not until we... Come on, dude. What are you doing to me? I've definitely noticed a shift. The game never did this, like, several maps ago. Sorry, excuse me. I'm getting up and stretching my legs really quick. So it might sound like I'm further away from the microphone. The game never did this before, where they were just like, we're just gonna put a house up here where it has no business being. Good luck with that. It would do it, like, every now and then, but it was, like, pretty rare, and now it does it all the goddamn time. It's just constant. I don't particularly want to do anything with that. There's already too much traffic here. I don't even like having this section connected. What the fuck is this? These last few cities have been, like, literal hell. It's actually getting to a point where I'm like, I think I'm starting to not have fun. Because they just constantly do shit like this to throw a wrench in the gears. It used to be that the occasional throwing of a wrench in the gears was like, okay, it's a problem to troubleshoot. Now it's just like, wow, you're just fucking with me. You're just throwing it in there just to be like, haha! It's just, like, fucking nonsense. It's, like... Connecting this road here was, like... Okay, good. Let's try and fix some of this. Because connecting this road here was a massive mistake. Because now the greens are just going wherever the fuck they want. And it's just causing an issue. can do here, though. There's not enough red houses to, like, effectively solve this problem. Is the way I'm looking at this. We have 6 red houses total. Like, there's not even a huge, like, red neighborhood where I can just be like, I'm just gonna connect to the motorway directly to this. I think my only option, which I don't like, is to connect this down to here. Got to wait for that road to start disappearing, which is going to take a year and a half. Fucking why, dude? We don't need houses on that road. Oh my god, this is just getting so bad. And, like, most of these problems, I don't have anything that I can do to address them. They start to hit you with problems, and significant problems, so quickly that you can't actually address any of them. Which is another issue. Why is this road still here? Well, one of them disappeared. Who's holding us up here? Because this is getting to be really bad. I'm just gonna connect it there. Connect it here. Connect it here. It's not the greatest, but it'll have to do. What is this traffic jam? What the fuck? I kind of wanted to do just a big recording session and just blow through the rest of the game tonight, but these maps are really trying my patience. I don't know if I want to do any more after this. I might try to take a break and, like, come back later or something, because this one was going really well, and then we hit, like, the 500 trip mark, and it was just, like, a total nightmare. It went from, I think this is fine, to, oh, this is the worst. I think I could still fix this. It's just... I have to figure out how to stop this from happening. Because this is just terrible. Maybe I should start putting, like, double roads down? So that they just can't put houses there? Like, maybe I should have just made that a second road. If for no reason other than taking up space so that they can't do it. Like, we have huge traffic problems over there now. Of course, they didn't give me a motorway, so I can't actually fix what I want to fix. Love that. Absolutely love that. What is this house doing? It's like, oh my god. Oh, it's overwhelming, I guess, is the problem. Like, hits a point where it's just like, oh, this is just too fucking much. I think if I could get a motorway, connect it here up to here. I think that would alleviate a lot of this traffic. Okay. Let me get a grip here. Let me get a fucking grip. This, Route 1. We don't need this anymore. There are green houses here now. So we can just connect this to, like, there. This does not have a reason to exist anymore. So let's get that out of there. If we can actually survive this, which I don't think we're going to do. Because this is also very congested. That's unfortunate. I noticed that, like, way too late, that was even an available option. That one hurt. That one hurt. Because I felt like the beginning of that was going very well. And then, like, to the point where I was like, I'm just gonna have to, like, come up with, like, a story to tell you guys, just because there's nothing to talk about right now. And then, like, halfway through the story, the game was like, hey, fuck you, by the way. And then just... I got flustered because I was trying to finish the story while also trying to, like, troubleshoot some of the bullshit it was throwing at me. That was a bad one. We did enough. We still got 737, I guess. I guess it wasn't that bad, but it felt bad. Let me put it that way. That's not what I meant to do. But I guess it works. Because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to change that back. So, I might need a moment to get over that run. Like I said, it wasn't that bad, but it felt bad. So I might need a brief moment to get over that. I think we just have the 2 cities left. I think I'm still gonna try to, like, do 2 more episodes tonight and do both of these. Something that's kind of amazing about Wellington is that was a very fast run, despite the fact that it was scoring pretty well. Mexico City took like 10 extra minutes, despite the fact that it was about the same score. So I guess I was pausing a lot more to, like, troubleshoot issues. I don't know. But anyway. So yeah, this one was a little bit shorter, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Go off with my tail between my legs for a little bit. And then I'm probably going to try to sit back down in like an hour or so and continue recording these. So next time we'll head off to Warsaw. So thank you for watching. There will be more of this coming soon. Hope you're looking forward to it. I these last few cities have been pretty rough, and I'm maybe getting, like, flustered more than I am just having fun, but I still really like the idea of the game. It's just, I think the RNG spawns are very punishing in these higher difficulties, and I'm maybe not the biggest fan of that. Because sometimes they literally just do the worst possible move, and it just feels really bad. But we'll at least finish these 2 cities and then see what the game might have in store for us after that, in regards to, like, do I want to come back and unlock all the challenge modes? I don't know. We'll see. So thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and we'll tackle Warsaw.